So I've been seeing a bunch of posts about people saying they're not going to pay their federal taxes this year because the Pentagon misplaced $800 billion. They failed their yearly audit for the 7th year in a row, and like all the fraud that's been discovered in Minnesota. I'm going to keep my 2 cents to myself on whether I'm going to pay or not. But I want to give you a brief backstory on where these taxes even started and how far they've come, because it has been a snowball effect that's just gotten out of hand. So first, let's start with federal income tax. The first federal income tax was in 1860 to 1872, just to help with the Civil War efforts. And once those debts were paid, they got rid of it. It was supposed to be temporary, and it was. Then in 1894, they tried to do another income tax, which lasted 1 year, but the Supreme Court said it was unconstitutional. Then in 1913, we passed the 16th Amendment, which is the income tax that we have today. The max you were allowed to be taxed was 7%. The average tax was 1%, and it was 6% if you made over $50,000. And just for reference, $50,000 in 1913 would be like $1.7 million today. Another temporary tax that the federal government put in place was the estate tax. It went into place in 1862 to fund the Civil War, and it was repealed in 1870. And this tax was only for 0.75% if you were giving it to direct relatives. It went up to 5% depending on how far down the family tree you were giving away your money or property. The current estate tax that we have in America goes up to 40%. We went from 5 to 40. We started a war over a 3% tax on tea. I just feel like we're the most docile people. There's no accountability for our government to actually show us how are you spending our money. We're sending billions of dollars overseas. Something has got to change. So I'm not saying I'm not paying, but they can't arrest everybody.